So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the view of the Susa Valley in Italy. This is April 27th, 2019. It's a wonderful day. Finally, we got some sun, and we are in fact in a panoramic view near to the Sacra di San Michele, which is a famous church who basically has the overview on the valley which leads access to real city. And we've stopped here not only for this beautiful scenery, but to have a first review of the first 1000 kilometers of my new KTM Duke 790. In fact, I haven't bought this brand new, but as you can see, it's well, you maybe cannot really see it, but it's it has already got a little bit more than 5,000 kilometers done by the previous owner. I bought it used 1 month ago, more or less. I have just ridden it for more or less 1,000 kilometers. I've been to the Lago Maggiore. We have been traveling with my girlfriend too, and what can I say? So as a motorbike, I would say it's very agile, and especially I've chosen this model because, as you know, it's state of the art in terms of electronics, especially traction control and all these other features, cornering, ABS and so on. And I have to say I've used it quite a lot in the past days, because as you can see, I've just changed my rear and front tires. I've installed a new Dunlop Sport Smart MK3, which they look to be very good. I've just been riding the first 100 kilometers on them, changed them yesterday, and it looks like it's a big improvement compared to the stock Maxxis tires. Honestly, the stock Maxxis did not have that much grip, and as you can see, currently here we are around 1,000 meters high. We have 15 degrees today. It's 10:30 in the morning. With the coldish and slippery streets we had here in the past weeks, the stock Maxxis were quite to the end, and they did not have that much grip, and honestly at every corner I was seeing the blinking yellow light on the dash. It helped me a lot until now. Honestly, with these new tires, I haven't pushed them that hard yet. As you can see, they haven't been used more than to this level yet, and that's just because I was working on getting the slippery finish off, before really testing them hard. What can I say so far? Riding in two is not that bad. I mean, the rear seat is comfortable according to my girlfriend. What is not really optimal is the fact that if you want to grab the driver or not hold yourself to the handles, but as I always recommend, be securely attached to your driver. That implies that you have to lean forward with your back, and that might not be very comfortable in the with the kilometers, especially if you're driving for more than 1 hour or so. So I'm planning to get top case installed to see if that would help, as you can rest a bit your back, and I will post a separate video once that is available. I think I'll go for the Givi V47, but I mean, all the details will come. More comments about the clutch. The clutch is not hydraulic, but no issues so far. I mean, I would not have any complaint about it. Brake, I mean, this is a very interesting discussion, because many people have done reviews of the motorbike but not given the comments I would like to hear. So if you can see, I mean, this is where it starts braking, but it's a bit spongy. I mean, you can grab it until you can push it until the handle, and this is not something that would happen with a radial Brembo caliper. I mean, with a full Brembo set. nonetheless, honestly, the feeling is not that much different. I mean, once you're here, it brakes with a good amount of power. Once you're there, you're braking at full power. This whole extra movement here that it does is actually something you can only perceive when the motorbike is standing still. Yeah, while you're moving, you never go into that region, yeah, of sponginess. And I've also ridden it, I mean, as hard as possible with the current climate, current weather, sorry, and that did not really cause any heating of the discs or anything. Yeah, and I'm also 110 kilos heavy, 1.90 meters, so I think it's more or less a good test. This is it. So brakes and clutch, all good. And I've immediately installed this windscreen from Puig, no idea how you could say. It's the new generation sports naked bikes, whatever that's called. Windscreen, it makes honestly a whole difference. Yeah. Before you could basically not bear traveling on a straight line above 100 kilometers per hour. Now it's bearable until 160. The only drawback is above 160 the front tends to get lighter and tends to float, and I think it's due to the fact that somehow these can act as a wing to some sort. Yeah, but I think, I mean, unless you're a fan of top speed or you really want to get the most of it in a racetrack for sport riding on this sort of roads which we have here, I think it won't make a huge impact. Yeah, so I would definitely recommend getting one. I've heard people complaining about the seat. For me it's very comfortable. I would not really feel any need to upgrade to a different seat, maybe just to get it 2 centimeters higher because I'm 1.90 meters. Otherwise, no complaint. I mean, it's comfy. It looks a bit hard, but it's not. You know, it's as hard as you need it to be to stay comfortable with time, I would say. Last remark: fuel consumption. So I'll show you. Just reset it. It's in Italian. Yeah, sorry for that. So trip 2, just to reset it now. Coming uphill here, so it was more or less 700 meters coming up. Just reset it on the bottom, down there in fact, and we've got more than 20 kilometers with 1 liter, so around 5 liter to 400 kilometers. If we go back to trip 1, this is a bit longer, last 400 kilometers, it's more than 25. Most of this have been done with new tires, so not very sporty riding, and or with my girlfriend. So again, fuel consumption, the exact values are 25 kilometers with 1 liter if you're riding with a girlfriend or anyway touring around, not really looking for the performance. If you're a bit sportier, it goes down to 20 kilometers per liter. Honestly, less than that, it's of course possible as always, but it's hard to find. Yeah, maybe if you're racing from one red light to the other in the city, you might get to that. Yeah. In terms of heat, it's not heating much, but we'll see later on this summer when it's getting hotter. It stays always cool. Only when you're riding in the city, you get basically the fan on from one stop to the other. But even when you have the fan on, you can't really perceive a lot of heat on your legs. So that is positive. I mean, you can just hear slightly the fan blowing, but nothing more than that. Yeah. Many people are changing their license plate holder. I'm not going to do that, and the main reason is honestly I'm planning to fit the top case, and with top case as will come more or less in this region, so there's no need to to shorten this one. Yeah, I think it will match well with the top case. For today, that's all. I'll share some more videos as soon as I have some more accessories installed. Yeah, some are coming, also the exhaust, so keep tuned, and thanks for watching.